Hi, I'm Danielle Lowe, and you're watching the Radio Disney Club.
When fix your makeup, girl, it's just a breakup running. Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady, 'cause I raised you better. Gotta keep it together even when you fall apart. But this ain't my mama's broken heart.
Hey Radio Disney Club fans, it's Hannah Joy, and we are here with Danielle Lowe.
Hi, everyone.
And this is Season 3 of the Rising Stars web show. Now, Danielle is a very, very talented musician, and a song of hers was shared with me on YouTube, and I just thought it was so great that I listened to all of her music, and then I asked her manager for an interview because she's the kind of talent we want on the Rising Stars web show.
Thank you so much for having me, and this was all really nice intro, so thank you.
My first question for you, can you describe your start in music and where you are now?
I started singing when I was around 9 years old, and at first I wasn't really serious with it. I started mostly just doing local competitions and competing, whatnot. But then at one competition, a man named Wesanaba found me, and he's a vocal coach, and he asked if I wanted to be taught by him. And so I did. I said yes, and that was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made because he's an amazing coach, and he's taught me so much, and I definitely wouldn't be where I am without him. He's also on YouTube. His YouTube channel is Premier Ent, and yeah, he's just an amazing guy and teacher, and I'm so glad because, like I said, I wouldn't be where I am now without him. Releasing my first CD in spring, which was an amazing experience for me. I had so much fun, and I am so excited to say that I will be recording a second CD early next year.
Awesome! Yeah, I know you have one CD called Off Limits. Can you tell us about that CD and describe a little bit about each of the songs on it?
Yeah, for sure. So the CD is a 10-song CD, and the first one is called Cute Boy. Cute Boy is just about a girl who's very distracted by this cute guy that she knows, and she knows that she has to stay focused on her studies and whatever else, but she's very tempted by him.
I think most of us girls can relate to that.
I know, yes, they can. I know I can.
Yes.
The second song is called Daddy's Little Girl. I wrote this one with my mom, actually, and it's just about the relationship between dads and their daughters. Girls hold a special place in their daddy's heart, right?
Yes,
I know because I'm my daddy's little girl, and
so am I.
A lot of times they can wrap them around their finger, so this is just a fun song to write.
That's awesome.
Thank you. The next song is called Forever. This song is just about love and how nothing else really matters if you have love.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't worry about the future because it will look after itself. Number 4 on the album is called Off Limits. This is one of my favorite songs to sing on the album. This is kind of like every girl's war cry, I guess you could say, against the flirty girls who try to move in on your boyfriend. You know, so that one's a really fun song. And another one is called Dear Mom. I wrote this one for my mom, actually, because she has done so much for me, and she's another person that I wouldn't be where I am today without her. So the song just kind of talks about our relationship, and that I wanted to write her a song to thank her.
That's really sweet. I bet that means a lot to her.
Thank you. Yeah, she does. It's her favorite song on the album.
I would imagine. Yeah, that would be your favorite song to have.
Yes. Another song is called Say Goodbye. This one is about a girl whose guy has to go away for a while, and he makes her promise, though, to wait for her, but he ends up coming back, and he's engaged to another woman.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
I know. It is sad. And another one is called Never Say Never. I really like this song, too, performing it. This one is about a girl who had her heart broken, and she thinks that she'll never fall in love again. And another song, number 8, is called 6 Days. This one is about a girl who has a boyfriend, but he leaves her because he wants to go find himself, and he's kind of not sure what he wants, but he realizes how much he does love her, and she's kind of counting the days till he gets back.
Is there a total of 6 days until he arrives?
Yeah, the kind of the lick in the line is 6 days from Sunday afternoon. So I guess he's coming back Sunday afternoon, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then number 9 is called Why Did He Leave Her? This is a big ballad on the album. This one is also about love. It's about a guy who left his girl, and she thinks about him all the time, and she can't get him off her mind, and everything around her reminds her of him. And then the last song is called Need You. I wrote this one quite a while ago, actually. And this one is about a girl who figures out her guy is cheating on her, and she basically tells him exactly how she feels.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I say let it out if your man is cheating on you. That's not right.
I know. Thank you.
It sounds like a very, very entertaining scene. Yeah, so I see a guitar in your hands in a lot of videos. I really like that. Do you play any other instruments?
Well, I've been playing guitar for about 4 years now, I think. And I've experimented a bit with electric guitar, and I'm hoping to maybe get into a little bit more of that. And I played a bit of piano, but not very much. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I can play Silent Night on the piano, but when I say can, I think that would probably be cut at this point because it's been such a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you post a variety of YouTube covers. Do you have any artists who you enjoy covering in particular, like whose songs you just love listening to?
Well, one of my favorite artists is Carrie Underwood. I love her songs. Like, the songs that she does, like Undo It and Cowboy Casanova and Flat on the Floor, those big, like, rocking country songs. Those are my favorite songs to sing. But I also love covering Miranda Lambert songs and Lady Antebellum and just a ton of artists. I love so many styles of country and styles of music.
Yeah. You have had quite a few appearances, like when it takes a minute to scroll through all of the awards on your website, like with all of the TV and radio, etc. I mean, you're the recipient of the 2010 Catholic Board of Education Superintendent's Award of Excellence. That's amazing. How does it feel to have received all of that? And to only be 15?
Well, actually, I kind of forget about all of that stuff sometimes. And when I go to events where the person is, like, introducing me and they'll read some of the stuff about me, it kind of amazes me because I don't really remember about that. I don't focus on it. So I guess when I do hear about it, it makes me really proud, I guess. I'm really happy.
Yeah, that's something to be really proud of. I was looking at it, I was like, wow, this girl is I did not know she had that many. That's awesome. I was like sitting there scrolling through. I was like, wow, she is talented. She's talented.
Aw, thank you.
You're very welcome. So, they say the sky is the limit. What does that mean to you?
Well, I guess that means that you shouldn't ever listen to anyone who tells you that you can't do something, and that you should do what you love to do, and that you can do anything, no matter what.
I like that. I like that. That is like, the sky's the limit. I love that quote.
Yeah, I love that quote.
You've told us about your music and about your CD, and I'm excited to hear your new CD when it comes out. Personally wise, is that a word, personally wise? I don't know if I've ever said that before. Can you tell us more about yourself?
Yeah, I am 16 years old. I am a grade 11 student at Louis St. Laurent Catholic School. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Oh dear, I have a sister who's 19, and it's really hard to tell because a lot of my stuff is about singing. So when people are like, what else? I'm like, But, yeah, I love music, as you guys can tell. And, yeah, there's not very much else, I guess.
That's awesome. So music has your heart and your soul, pretty much.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
It's actually October 18th.
What is your favorite color?
I would have to say green.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is probably, I always order this when I go to restaurants. It's probably chicken fingers and fries.
That's awesome. What's your favorite restaurant?
Well, actually a really good restaurant that I love here is Earl's.
So, what is your favorite drink?
Well, I really like pop.
I don't think anyone does.
I probably have to say Sprite or 7-Up or something like that.
Cool. So, shifting to the academic side of life, what is your favorite subject in school?
Well, I actually really love English class. It's really interesting because we, study movies and books and plays. We actually just finished reading a book called Lord of the Flies, which I found was a really good book.
Oh, cool.
So that's probably my favorite subject.
So, shifting away from school back to music, what is your favorite song right now?
Well, my favorite song changes all the time, obviously, because people are coming out with new songs every day.
Of course.
Yes. But right now, I'm really obsessed with this song called Crazy Girl by the Eli Young Band. It's so beautiful, and it's so sweet. He talks about it in the song, and it's just so cute, and I love that song so much.
That is so sweet. And that is as of October 27, 2011. So what is your favorite TV show?
Well, I really like The Big Bang Theory and The Office. I don't actually watch a lot of TV, but when I do, my sister and I, we love those two shows, so
Cool.
we probably focus all our TV time on those.
Cool. What is your favorite movie?
I was thinking about that one. I actually don't have a favorite movie. I've seen a ton of movies, but it's so hard to pick a favorite one because there's so many good ones. And but I mean, my favorite kind of movie to watch is probably comedy.
Cool. Yeah, I understand. I mean, there are like billions of movies. I have my set of favorites, but I barely watch them anymore. So sometimes I guess it's probably better to just give a genre than the actual. I'm into comedy and romance.
Yeah, romantic comedy.
Yes, they're the best. So what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I don't have a lot of free time, but when I do, I try and see my friends. We'll go shopping or go out for dinner, watch movies together. So that's probably my main thing to do when I have free time.
I absolutely love going to the movies. I have two best friends, and one of my best friends and I, we always go out to eat together, and then the other one, we always go to the movies together. So, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
awesome.
I understand what you mean by not having a lot of free time. I don't have a whole lot of free time either. And I don't watch a whole lot of TV either. It's funny. The past few interviews I've had, when I've asked, like, what is your favorite TV show? Because that's kind of like one of the standard questions that, like, everybody wants to know. The past few times, I don't have time to watch TV. So I think I'm going to stop asking that question now. So I asked you what "the sky's the limit" means to you. Is that your favorite quote, or do you have another quote that you live by?
Well, I actually have a quote that I write on all of, like, when people get a CD signed from me or a poster or something, I'll always write "Live your dreams" on it. I really like that quote because it's just saying, like, believe in yourself, and if you live your life expecting your dreams to come true, then they will.
Yeah.
So you have to stay positive.
Yeah, I like that. You have to work, and you have to pursue your dreams, because I mean, there's always the chance that it will just come to you if, like, that's what fate has for you. But at the same time, I think it's good to work for them because it makes you a happier person. So.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, and I can tell you live and breathe music.
I do, yeah.
Awesome.
Eat, live.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. This has been Danielle Lowe, and this has been a Rising Stars Webshow exclusive, part of Season 3. That's a wrap!
A full moon shining bright, edge of the water, we were feeling alright. Back down a country road, the guys are always hot and the drinks are ice cold.